boys, another day for doing the backtesting. Apparently I can't stop doing this. I'm so addicted. I also wonder why. So we just finished the live trading. What time is it? 11:06 in the markets. We absolutely got cooked today. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's get right to the backtesting. So we'll be doing this version model of 2023. Hope to finish it soon. And today, let's get started. Let me check if Kick and Twitch are on. Alright, I think we can get going. By the way, there's something I learned recently, that getting profitable doesn't mean like having more winning trades. It means like removing more trades. So I believe I'll be filtering. I think I should be filtering the trades more. Right, so this day opened somewhat bullish. I have a daily gap resting right there. I have also some daily highs, so maybe it could approach them, but it's not a must. We'll see what we can do. Right, price is now in this 4-hour gap, and there's also this discount 4-hour gap as well. I don't know if we're gonna reach all the way there, but I know that I'm bullish and I would like to see this daily gap get retraced into. Alright, so yeah, I'm expecting this. I'm thinking like maybe this highs can get hit, or probably this one right here. Alright, so now on the 1 hour, some gaps here. Try to hold. I see. We also have the lowest hanging fruit here. So I think any low here or here could get run for me to take some longs. We also have an SMT. Is it an SMT? No, it's not. Well and good, so let's get going. Okay, that's a good open. Price runs the highs here, and there's an SMT and starts rallying higher. There's an SMT at these lows, by the way. I believe it's gonna run the price side targets now. Well, I did that really quickly. This high here has been run now. So we're gonna go higher. I don't know at all. I'm not really sure. Let's just wait and see. So it ends up compressing this gap here. And this is not the best PA. I'm just gonna let this one move. It's consolidating, no POIs. So no, nothing for me to trade with. Good thing is all my targets are getting hit. So this one is irrelevant, this one irrelevant. Alright, so this day I'm not gonna trade it. Alright, so the daily, obviously, previous day ended up hitting the full target at 4 market close. And now looks like we're gonna go lower, rejecting this daily gap. I believe it's the same thing that happened with ES. Yeah, looks like it. So I think that now it's probably gonna head lower to like this low there. Right, so 4 hour. We also have another target here. I think price will be heading for those targets as of now. Run these highs, we've reversed a couple of 1 hour gaps, and some 1 hour gaps here are probably holding, I believe. If not, then we'll see what happens. But I think these relatively equal lows here will get taken out. The difference between the lows is around like 5 points, so I would expect anything to happen. I'm waiting for a run on some high, but then right at the open, first target gets hit, and we are now in a 4 hour fair value gap. I would like to see it continue lower though, to the next potential sell side target. Okay, so I'll trade it like on a 5 or 15-minute retracement. Okay, this is insane. Open to the 15-minute and the 5-minute as well. So this is a crazy consolidation. This is the run that I was looking for. Run on the highs. There's an SMT here. It's a 15-minute gap as well. Yes, it's also retraced. Is it going to reverse? Maybe here we can trade on this 1 minute. Small gap here. How big is it? Around 3 handles. And then it reverses. I would like to short it targeting, like probably this low here. Something like this. Let me stop around there and the target here. So that's 500 over 42, giving me around 12 micros. So for a 2R, this is okay. Get stopped out right away in 2 minutes. I hate the way that these trades are really quick. I mean, sometimes it's so fascinating, it's so annoying, sometimes it's so good when you're right, obviously. But yeah, that's the reality of how my trading goes. Alright, next day we go. Turns out the previous day was bearish, obviously. I mean, we didn't have the best trades, but look at how good it expands to the downside. So this is probably to show something on the daily range. At 11, drops massively, bro. Well, that's just, insane. Well, price has already, how many points has it moved this day? 100 points. I'm actually 170. This is the low here. I don't know if it will go bearish, because look at the way it just rejected is absolutely insane. Maybe it's probably going like for a 4 hour high, 1 hour high, I don't know. But maybe if this gap here could hold, then it could hold for some shorts. But by holding obviously means if you have some sort of manipulation and then inversion of a gap coupled with an SMT, then that will be absolutely great for me to take a trade. Right, it's a 15-minute. We're still here. So that's a great reversal. So it's the 1 hour now. 1 hour is looking okay. I believe it's gonna reject as well. 15-minute dropped into this gap here, running this low, reversing here. Maybe it's gonna run this high. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a retracement into the gap. So this will play out in probably like the ICT 2022 model. So we got an SMT at this highs here, and we have the inversion here. I believe this will be enough for me to target the shorts because we have the sweep. We'll target this low here, closest possible low. Now we have 34 times 2, that's 500 over 68, giving us 7 handles, I mean 7 micros. Why isn't the position popping up? Alright, there is a stop and take profit is here. I knew this was gonna happen. The moment this low was taken out, it had to be a stop out or a break even. Why did it want to reach this far here? And sometimes it works out, some other time it doesn't. Something is wrong. Something is absolutely wrong. Let's check it out. Where did I enter? Around, is it around here? Only news that I took a trade towards this low, so I got stopped out here at this 10 a.m. candle, then 11 delivers to sell side. Bro. Now, good target for me for shorts will be this low here. If it's gonna fall, if it's gonna continue falling, then obviously I'll be looking for these low here. But it could also reject because of the gap. Let me check the weekly. Weekly is also in this gap. So there are chances it will, just start flying higher. And here we have some kind of SMT on these lows, and that probably could head higher. God, so there is the open run on the highs. Another run, then inverses. So we have this SMT here, right, and basically a sweep on this high here. So it's like we have two SMTs and some good relatively equal lows that I think would be a great target. And the inversion is here, and how big is it? Around 6 handles. So this would be around a 2R. That's 3 times 2, that's 500 over 46, giving me 10. So this here, and let's see if it hits or if we get cooked. Bro, that was so close. Seriously. The way it's consolidating is making us really impatient. Then runs us out. So one thing I noticed here was that ES had already ran this low around here, which was like a sign to us telling us to close the position. So I hate to say this, but I'm really frustrated on the way this entry panned out. So now what's my next target? Daily low maybe? These pin bars are making me think that we could still be bearish. All right, so close the forage now. We have an SMT here, but I'd like to first build some context before I start considering these SMTs, because they could be relevant as well. Have some daily highs. It's in some kind of range. It's on a Monday, by the way. There was a new week opening gap here. So maybe it's going to retrace lower, then go higher. So I'm just going to wait for what it's going to do, then find some trades. So this is a good SMT here. I believe the best entry would have been at 932 at this inversion. And price was in an hourly gap. Without retracement, ends up driving very higher. This is insane and kind of draining, to be honest. So I'm gonna have a retracement for me to take some longs, I don't know. So this is a 2-minute inversion from a 15-minute gap. We have some SMTs, I believe. On the lows, the warrant, and ones the warrant. Small SMTs. Some in correlations. Now, so I'll be targeting here, and my stop will be somewhere around here. Into 500 over 36, giving me 13.8. So that's 14. We buy it and wait for it to hit. This is insane. Yeah, I believe we could go to the next day here. We have some SMT here as well. I believe it will still be bullish. How's the weekly looking like? So new week has already opened. Can't judge it by the weekly though. Anything could happen. Got a run on this high here. And then SMT here as well. I'd like to stick with a bullish bias though, because of the way these days have been looking like. Could give us a bullish look. Considering that it's rejecting the weekly, but it's possible that I could be wrong and there's this gap here I could hold, so I will be extra cautious trading this day. I'll have a run on this though. Yeah, it's a choppy day, extremely choppy day. Anyways, the bullishness ends up playing out, and maybe I think it's time for the bull run to take place. So for our highs, where are you? There's this one, and there is this one. So where are we gonna hit? Give me a sec, I'm doing some configs here. Okay, I think we're gonna head higher obviously, but I'll be targeting like the short term since we're in the gap. Actually, I've been targeting the short term since the day I started doing these backtesting sessions, so whatever happens obviously I'll know that it's short term stuff. So this is the 4-hour gap that we just hit. There's the 15-minute gap retracement running this low here. Don't have any inversion though. So there were multiple opportunities to long it here, but not all my criteria were filled, so I couldn't long it. There's another 15-minute gap retracement. So is it gonna continue higher? I doubt. So this is the target that will be hit at the open, and we also have this high here. So let's see the bullishness in action. I'm still bullish here, unless obviously the market proves me otherwise. And it's Thursday, NFP week. Hello, Cherry 14, right? So the 15-minute gap is not holding here at all. It's just some consolidations here and there. And the 1 hour, we're also in a 1 hour gap. The price is extremely tricky. I believe it's because maybe NFP day is the next day. And the only possible entry could have been somewhere here, like probably on this gap here, this 1 minute gap that impressed at around 3 points, something like this. So the entry would have been here, targeting here, giving you around 54 points. Right, so let's just go to the next day here.
How are you doing? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You doing anything? I'm out.
Yeah. Now this bull run here is crazy. Like, looking at how this candle here opened, it's insane. Retraced lower, then exploded higher. I believe it's because of the NLP stuff that was there here. So I still am bullish. This is a short-term target here. Maybe if this NFP gap here holds, then we could head for these data highs. Actually, they weren't data highs. Data highs were on. So is it gonna retrace lower? Maybe, but I would like to buy it in discount in this case, obviously. Somewhere around here, below this red line. So we already have an SMT before the market open, so it could just run the high at the market open, and it absolutely does so. was an insane move though. All the targets were already hit. What would I expect of this day after it has moved 200 points already? So next potential target, if it happens to be very bullish, will be another daily high, but I'm still looking to potentially long it if it retraces to like a 5 or 15 minute gap, because here's the retracement here. The SMT was there but just got invalidated. It's also a 15-minute gap retracement, which is really nice. So here, around here, obviously. This bullishness is good, but then there's no close inverse. Like, where would I long it from? Breakers? I don't know. I don't deal with breakers, so guess I will just let this one go. Slow here. 15 minute is looking okay. 1 hour, there is no gap. We've just inversed a 1 minute and a 2 minute, I believe. Yeah, so maybe we'd long it towards this high. It's 500 over 64, maybe around 8, 7. So let's buy it here. This high here will probably where I move to break even, and then target this high here. That was an insane retracement. If you left behind some sort of SMT, I don't know if it's gonna hold for me to have a winner, but we gotta just wait. Now I have an SMT at this high. What do I expect? Break even, obviously. I expected this, obviously. I expected this. Is it gonna take profit before lunch? It says no, not before lunch. But yeah, this could have been a good ride, but NQ decided to do me dirty. So the bullishness is looking crazy among these things here. There is this gap here that's holding. Here. Something like this. Just some 4 hour gaps are holding. 1 hour gaps, I don't know about 1 hour gaps. Doesn't look like they are holding. Maybe it's gonna run these lows close to the 4 hour, because after all these are Asia lows. So there is the SMT here. And check the daily. It's hit the daily high here. I'm really skeptical of shorting it to the Asia lows. And check the 1 hour. We have an SMT at the highs, and we are in a daily. Is it a daily gap though? It's not a daily gap. I don't think it's in a daily gap. So that's one confluence crossed off. But all I can see is that there is this inversion here, and there is this SMT here, and another one here. So maybe it could be heading for the Asia lows. Can short it. These lows here look like good liquidity. My stop above the high here, around 21 handles. So this low will be at 2.25. Okay, yes, it's pretty close to target. Serious? Yes, hits it right here. There we go. It was this hard, but it had to give me all these heartaches. It's around 33 minutes. Insane. Anyways, let's go to the next day. Wait, did it reach the Asia lows though? Yeah, it did at around 1. If I could have targeted them, I would have got stopped out of break even anyways. So I'm grateful I targeted the low hanging fruit, except if I wanted to hold it for the whole day, then I would have. Now what we can see is that some Asia lows here were run, pushed higher, retraced lower into like some sort of discount, and then started pushing higher. So bullishness detected. There is this and this. There's this high here and this one. 4 hour, there's nothing. 1 hour, closest gap here. It's also on discount. I don't know if we're gonna retrace that far, but I'd like to see it go higher. So let's just see what price does. Okay, that's a good retracement lower. Small 15-minute gap there. And do we run the slope on ES? Nope. How about this one? Yeah. So I think this 15-minute is gonna reject. If it rejects this inversion, I'm taking it. This one right here. It's a 1 minute. A bit of everything here, and my stop will be a little big, somewhere around here. 21 handles, exactly same setup. Obviously break even at this high. Wait. I was stopped up by around 21 handles. Look at how crazy this is. So I believe maybe if I would have used the higher time frame picture, maybe made it a little bit bigger, then I would have a really crazy stop. So we're around 26 times. That's 10. So should I have weathered for this gap here? I don't know. Wait. We should have. This would have been insane. I don't take entries like 3R, bro. So I think on the stock management, it should be reviewed not on like the amount, but like when I enter situations like this where the inversion is really high, where should my stock be placed? Which I think this was a weatherable amount of drawdown. So I don't know. Or maybe longer on the Tsumere instead. Still having a good move to the upside. There's a 4-hour gap that's holding. 1 hour, I don't see a thing. Oh, 15-minute gap here. Just inverse the 2-minute at 9:37. I don't know. Would it be heading for like a 4-hour gap or somewhere there? This is relatively close our target here. I'm gonna first check where the A shadows are. A shadows are here. London lows are here. I mean, it could be probably heading for the London lows. Problem is that I don't see a POI here. Like no POI is here except for this thing here, this 15-minute gap. I mean, that means I will target the London lows though. Let's see. Really, bro. Like, I was right on the target, but then look at what happens after I enter. Pushes higher, retraces, pushes higher, runs me out. This candle this way, puts in some more inversions, which I believe I would short it at, but this is good drop. Seriously. Alright, whatever. Is this what you want? Yeah. They had a really good drop at 10, running this low. It's going higher now. I believe it's gonna hit this high right at the market open, or even before we open. Yep, there it is. Runs it right at the open. This one here. It's a huge SMT at this level. I believe the 3 minute has just inversed. And the 2 minute, how about the 2 minute? Burst really high though. After running this high, it rips. It's 10.7 as of now. Maybe you can hop on the short. 2 minute just closed as well. I wanted to check if the 2 minute has also closed. And this is a 5 minute retracement. But I still believe we're going lower though. How's the 1 hour? So maybe you could run these lows here. Something like this, or this one will be okay. That's 500 over 26. That's 19. So that's 20. Now let's set it and see. And I always spend most of the time backtesting. Can't even spend time with my siblings. I hear them playing in the living room. Just hope I get profitable so that I can, take them out. I mean, I do spend some time with them. It's just that, sometimes I'm like, I owe it to them. I owe being successful to them. I should be successful. Oof, that was close. Anyways, good take profit there. And why isn't it hitting this low? Well, I guess that's what they say, clear the oil. Probably. So good trade, good trade. So these were some good shorts yesterday. I believe it was a retracement into this gap. You can see here price is in a daily gap. Weekly, I'd like to see it target this high because it looks bullish obviously. It's Friday today. Not expecting much from it though. I'm kind of favoring these gaps here, holding for bearishness. If we happen to go in premium, obviously, which we're not yet in premium. If we go in premium and shows some shorting signs. Oh, you're not trading at tongue twisters. So this is a good retracement into 15 minute with an SMT. Let me change these songs, they are not really good. Anyways, since we're in premium, maybe we'll probably start trading sooner. Hi Deborah, urugiye?
Ayalasta, uramufurayinga Ayalasta uramwumva ko yaje hariya kutagiye kumureba kajya kugufurayinga ajya witwa
mani nkubwire kange maybe it's gonna continue going higher. Maybe probably put in a retracement, I don't know, but I think bouncer will be playing out really good today. There's an SMT at this low here. Okay, good 15-minute retracement. Is it gonna reject though? Chances are it will go lower. So 2-minute just closed here. The inversion. It's not that I'm gonna short it, just a good move. I'd like to see this higher get taken out, and I'll belong it some way like that. Hey, up. Not a typical trade of mine. Let's see, is there like a 3-minute? Okay, so no trading day obviously. And another high here, another high here, and another high here. said hanging fruit. It's probably gonna run this low then go higher. The fact that I'm bullish can't prevent me from taking shorts, so I believe shorts will also be presented here. Okay, there is the retracement to this low. This is a crazy drop. I'd like now to long it here. This inversion here. This is a 1 minute and also a 2 minute. We take it like a premium 5 minute gap or this high. This one is no longer necessary. .4 hour, kind of a big one. This will be the last trade. If it hits, well and good. If it doesn't, the session will just end there. I knew this 5 minute gap would cause problems. It's also a 15 minute, so I believe that, come on. Should I close it just like this? What's the 1 hour? Okay, the 15 minute is also in the gap. Just gonna hold it and see what happens. So close, bro. So close. Banger. 2.4 hour locked in. 1.3k. Alright, so session is gonna end here. I believe the stats are not looking the best as I would like them to, but I mean that's what the model is like, so whatever, bro. Whatever. I've taken 267 trades on TradeZilla so far. Oh, it's good. This inversion model has now came to 44% in 2023. Let's check the results and see how the negative months were looking like. Let me put up some music while we review this.
If I could do it, then work on you. Get up and make it work. Yo, if I could do it, then work on you. Get up and make it work. Ain't no way that I'm sitting around. It's now or never, I'm picking the first. You can't tell me that I won't make it. Knew that I had the skills since birth. Grinding, came out the mud like Roddy. I had no body, I came from dirt. Still came fuck, I put in the work. Pinning a picture when I write lyrics. Don't call me a rapper, I'm really an artist. This weren't by chance or luck. I took one shot and I hit my target. I'm not even yet in my prime. I'm not 100, yeah, I'm still charging. They don't wanna see me win, but I know in the end I'm winning regardless. Sleepless nights, I was up in the stew, up in the booth trying to make me a hit. Even when I was feeling low, man, I kept on going. knowing I weren't gon' quit. I can't wait for the day that I make it. Next in line, man, I feel like a king. My time will come, I just gotta be patient. Keep on pushing and take these risks. Made racks off putting my pain on tracks. Grinding hard, trying to see more plaques. I've been going harder than ever. I don't have time to sit and relax. I've been putting in countless hours and still not near where I wanna be at. This year I'ma prove them wrong. They said that I can't, but I know that I can. If I could do it, then why can't you? Get up and make it work. Ain't no way that I'm sitting around. This now or never, I'm picking a first. You can't tell me that I won't make it. Knew that I had this.
Since I have a 50% win rate, like it's 50-50. 6 losing streaks, 6 winning streak, which means like I'm in that bound as of now. So I haven't done December yet, but so far November is looking great. All right. Alrighty. So I think that's all for today's session. We're doing really good with them. I hope I can do this. I'm actually trying to do this in the live market, so let's see where this leads us. And yeah, if anyone happens